What is up, my nerd? Welcome to another edition of Nerdy Pete's Go Figure. This edition is going to be interesting because it's going to be featuring a figure from a company that I have actually not done an unboxing for yet. It is going to be the Star Wars Visions Am figure from Star Wars Visions. That is her name, Am. Anime, am I right? Am I right, kids? Anyway, visually, that was an insane, fun episode of the first season of Star Wars Visions, and I happened to come across this in not an Ollie's, but a Ross, and got it for $10, which I believe the original price list was like $25. Pretty good. This is from a company called Bandai. They sell it under the brand Ben Presto, which I think was a separate company at one point. Pretty straightforward packaging art here. And I've actually never owned this kind of figure before, and I suspect just by looking at it, it's probably just a figurine, as in a statue, not posable at all. But I love the design so much, and Hasbro hasn't put out any Star Wars Visions action figures. Get on that, Hasbro, come on. So I thought, might as well give it a shot for $10. You know, it's Ross. If you live near a Ross, check it out. If you want to find some really good prices on old toys that have been sitting around collecting dust forever. I mean, I thought Ollie's was a gold mine, but this thing, I mean, when did Star Wars Visions even come out? It was like 4 years ago. Anyway, so let's get started. Yeah, penknife. Had to do that. It's an anime thing, right? Yeah. Yes, I'm a nerd for Japanese culture as well, and the correct way to pronounce anime is actually anime. If you want to pronounce it the way they pronounce it in Japan, anime, and that's short for animation. So it's just the same word. All right. This is actually the first time I've ever opened one of these this kind of action figure. Ben Presto official Instagram and WeChat. It's also pretty cool that you can get this in a store in America. I'm old enough to remember when that just really never happened unless you had a really good comic shop in your neighborhood, and then even then they would charge. It would be very expensive. So anyway, all right. So this is interesting. Let's go. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to build the figure. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this part out, and the rest is just cardboard inside. So. There you go. And I don't think I need to keep this box. It's cool art, but I don't know. Just in case, I'm going to put it someplace specific so I can find it again. All right. Glad I kept the penknife around because I think this is going to need some cutting. Oh, actually, there's not going to be a lot of building to this because it's just the head and the rest of the body is the body. So, all right. Scissors might work better. Keep those handy. Oh, I see. These are sectioned. These are sectioned. Isn't that cute? And probably really unnecessary, but okay. Well, that's graceful anyway. Get that head. So clearly influenced by a certain xenomorph we're all aware of. Oop. Comes with a stand. I guess I guess these are the these are the bottom of her boots. That's what it is. And then bubble wrap. Smells like ramen. Kidding, it's just plastic. Sweet, sweet microplastics right up in my nose. All right. Ooh, look at that cape. Wow. She's such a cool design. Yeah, we're not seeing any posability here, but oh well. Yeah, wow, she doesn't move at all. She's literally just a statue. So I also find it surprising that this figure did not come with an alt head, because she's a cute blonde lady. But oh well. Anyway, and then head on. Ooh. And then I'm wrong. This actually, this base goes right up in between her high heels and the balls of her feet. Yeah, because of course she has high heels. It just makes sense for a Sith lady to be running around in high heels, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. Oops. Oh wait. Gotta spread her feet a little bit here, I think, unless I'm doing this wrong. I am doing this wrong. Oops. No, I'm doing it right. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Guess I don't need the scissors after all. So there you go. Am from, I guess it's I'm supposed to know Japanese. But yeah, so pretty amazing looking. I think it's a great sculpt overall. Just generally cool detailing. Got this great light pink detailing here. It goes all the way down, and I think that's, I can't remember if that's part of, I think that's a reflection. That's supposed to be a reflection. And it's there as well, and on this side of the helmet, and on the edge of the cape as well. So it's kind of neat. And then none of that on this side, so you can see, you can guess where the light is coming from. So cool design element, I think, making it all anime-like. And then they've got this cool sort of Tron-looking stuff up here on the helmet on either side. And then where else? Oh yeah, it's on the pauldrons here on the shoulders, which is kind of cool. And there's a little hint of it right on this cover, I guess, which I guess makes it possible for her to be in space, except in the Star Wars Visions thing, is in space without her helmet on. So we're not going to go into the physics problems there, but really kick-ass short though. I gotta say that didn't make a lot of sense to me personally, but visually it was so cool that when I saw this, I'm just like, oh yeah, let's get that. So, and she's got a little a pleated kind of thing going on here. Not pleated though, because it's actually got slits there. But yeah, and then the thigh-high boots. But then she's got the same material that looks like the same kind of material that Vader has for pants, as well as up here. Though I guess she wasn't fighting Obi-Wan for the high ground and lost, because she doesn't look like she's part cyborg, but she does look 100% cool. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Anyway, yeah, so this has been in another edition of my Go Figure series. Not super satisfying, I guess, because it literally just had one piece to put together and there's really nothing else to do. But thank you very much for watching. You will see me again soon with more nerd stuff. Until then, stay nerdy.